Howdy folks, and welcome back to Fionna and Cake. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 8, which is titled Jerry, and I've been excited for this one ever since the first couple episodes when there's been a couple slips of just the words Jerry from HR. I don't know what this episode entails, but for whatever reason, I'm building this up in my head to be a bigger one. I mean, they've all been pretty nuts, to be honest, especially the last couple, the Winter King and the Star, with alternate Simon and alternate Marceline. Buck wild stuff all around. Ever since we started hopping from world to world, this show has, I don't want to say it's picked up because it's been good since the very beginning, from the really, really dark moments with Simon and Choose Goose at the beginning to kind of just figuring out what's going on with Fionna and everything. And Prismo. Oh my God, the Prismo episode. This whole show's been great. I don't think it's a hot take to say I think this is better than regular Adventure Time. Like, Adventure Time is great, but a huge show sprawling over 10 seasons with, really inconsistent everything, storytelling, lore drops. It was a super run-of-the-mill adventure of the week cartoon at the start, and then it became this epic thing by the end. So it's just, I don't know, things changed. I know showrunners, executive producers changed partway through the show as Pendleton Ward left. For better or for worse. Some might say better, but who knows what direction it would have gone had he stayed on as showrunner. Regardless, we get this kind of concise 10-episode arc that is, we're here to tell one story. Here it is. Let's do all the insane shit we couldn't do during the regular run of the show. And it is phenomenal. Just a couple notes before I start this next one is it took me until editing the last one to kind of realize that everything going on with Gary and Marshall over in Fionna world in Simon's head still, it is in Simon's head, which is why when we were in the winter world, it was snowing in the town, as well as in the last episode in the vampire world, they were at like a gothic blood drive kind of event thing, right? So whatever Simon is taking into his mind, that's kind of what's being reflected into their worlds. And I don't know why I didn't actually piece that together. I shouted out how the insane parallels that were happening with Gary showing off his pastry mention, I think he called it, showing that off as Fiona's like slicing down like the candy people in the last one, or the you're a bad mom, you're a bad dad parallel in the last one. So I don't know why I never put the two and two together, that's why there's so many parallels between the two. I thought it was just neat transition stuff between the two, but nope, they're connected. As well as, and I was confused by this, and it was until I was watching, shout outs to Sputnik Spyglass, a reaction channel who I do enjoy quite a bit. I was watching their reactions to it, Sputnik and Indy, and they kind of pointed out that, I noticed Fionna putting down the garlic bombs and it kind of reverted back to just a thing of garlic, as well as there's a weird moment in the Cake the Cat episode where she was playing with one of the hot dog knights and it just turned into a regular hot dog. I always just kind of thought, that's weird, why is that happening like that? But they kind of pointed out that it's the Fionna, and Cake hasn't done it since the hot dog one, since she herself became magic. I don't know if Fionna would have the power to turn Cake back if she, figured out how to do this. But Fionna has some kind of a power to unmagicify things. Even though a garlic bomb might not be the most magical thing in the world. Compared to normal, everyday, normal people stuff, it kind of is. But, the hot dog knight turning back into the hot dog, the crown losing its magic in the Winter King episode, as well as the garlic bomb turning back to garlic. There's something going on there with Fionna, being the kind of non-magical kind of person there, some kind of a power. So I'm curious to see if that happens again in this one, but it's something that I kind of didn't have any thoughts about until I kind of it clicked watching that other reaction. So I'm going to keep my eye open for that one. And then finally, not necessarily for the show itself, and unfortunately these aren't super showing up here because of the glare, and because of just, I don't have my camera tilted up like this, but I hung up the prints I got from the convention I went to a couple weeks ago. So there's Marceline right here. This one really bathed in light is the bluey one, and then Fizzarali right there. One of my plans for this year is to fix up my lighting situation, like kind of get like an actual light up here, so I don't have to rely on just like the big light in the middle of this room, just, you know, for better lighting, and then figure out something to do with my shelves back there, whether it be, you know, footlights going up or just some kind of a light like back behind it to kind of go up. So hopefully that stuff might show up better in the future. But for now, that is up there, and it's really the first change I've made to anything in my background pretty much since I started doing recording stuff. Except for like right there, I hung some concert posters that are, you know, it's on another wall, so you really can't see them. But regardless, let's scooch over here. I think that's a long enough intro. As I take this opportunity to thank you for watching me watch this thing. Hey, I hope you're excited for Jerry, because I am. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more of these come out. Even though we are close to the end, you know, season 2 is coming at some point. I don't think we know when, but it's coming at some point. As well as, you know, make sure you click the like button on this video. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of this one. If this does happen to be a bigger episode, you know, if we go by Infinity Train logic, this is episode 8. This is where they're gonna get me. So hey, if I truly don't know what I'm in store for here, just leave like an "oh no, Tallman," or "you poor idiot, you have no idea." So I'm looking forward to a couple of those comments. But you know what? Even if it's not a huge episode, I'm just excited to see what awaits me in this episode of Fionna and Cake. So let us get started with it. Season 1, episode 8. Jerry, starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. As well as my tea for this episode is spiced chai. As well as we don't know what happened with Scarab. He got taken away somewhere. Simon. Scarab got taken away somewhere and we didn't quite see where. So I wonder if we're going to follow up with him.
Looks chilly.
I think I should know better.
Step carefully, Betty. These rocks are slippery, fellas.
Those are different glasses than we've ever seen Betty with.
Yeah!
Oh.
What?
Problem solved.
And now I definitely won't slip.
Works for me. Oh, Simon.
Dr. Petrikov!
I've been meaning to test my waterproof gear.
A teacher-mentor kind of situation here. Okay. So now it's desert, where it was once lush forest, now it's desert.
We've been walking for miles, but I've seen no sign of the Ice Kingdom.
Hey, at least we haven't seen any vampires here.
Oh, great! We
That's
left
a good
Monster World and ended up in Crap World.
I mean, to be fair, with all this sand here, it's pretty much just one big litter box for you, Cake. I don't know why you're bitching.
Unless we can get a jump, we're stuck here.
I could have taken that crown. It's all your fault.
Ah,
Yeah,
the animosity.
It's my fault you're not dead.
Nah! I'm gonna go stretch my legs.
By stretch, she means just make them bigger. Interesting title card here. But yeah, I was about to say like, oh, is that a flashback to Simon? But no, this is probably just a flashback to this world, kind of like the Marceline one was last time. You know, like I said, different glass. Are we gonna see where Scarab ended up?
This is a mistake. I need to be out there looking for that.
It's like the
rogue
waiting room in
universe.
Beetlejuice.
Hey, Scrabby.
Are you Jerry?
Orbo.
Orbo.
You're up, mate.
Was that? Hold on. Was that Dave McCormick?
You're up, mate.
Maybe? I need to hear him talk more, but that sounded like Bandit a little
You did
bit.
the right thing.
I just didn't want to see her hurt.
I saved Marceline by putting on the crown, but it could have easily backfired.
Was there another way to save her?
Well,
I don't know. Who knows now, right?
on the plus side, I did get to live 1,000 years and meet the Fionna and Cake.
You
mean-
weren't trying to find us.
I was
You were
gonna say-
trying to call your magic space girlfriend.
You wouldn't have known about Fionna and Cake had you just lived a normal lifespan.
The most amazing human I've ever met.
Hey, and he knows Finn too, so it's a pretty high bar.
But I'm
Ooh.
capable.
And she could make the best soft-boiled egg. Not runny, but perfectly jammy.
I can understand why you wanted to see her again.
Don't
so
describe it
badly.
as Jamie. Yeah, eggs in this economy.
Oh no, I'm a sucker for a good love story.
Yeah, haven't you listened to any of the dialogue with Fionna and or Cake?
When we both reached for the same book.
You're right. It's boring. Just kidding.
Aw, look at
And
that
although
face.
I wasn't able to locate the actual armor of Zeldron, the wand of disbursement, or the freaky porcelain lamb, I believe they're still out
Official
there,
title,
waiting
The Freaky
to be
Porcelain
found.
Lamb.
What are you gonna look for next? Magic beans?
No, a crown.
I am attempting an arduous journey into the unknown. An
Okay.
expedition to find the Enchiridion.
Yeah, he does find it, right? Here it is. Oh, not the composition book.
Excuse me, Dr. Petrikov?
Oh, library girl.
Oh, you remembered. It's Betty Groff. I was wondering if you could sign my book.
She just throws it at his face, just like the other kid.
Perhaps the designs could actually be pictographs, a clue on how to find the Selkie's Cove.
You know, I never thought of that.
How had he not thought of that?
I wish I had
Thought you
run
were
into
smart,
sooner.
Simon.
Maybe you should come on this next expedition with me.
I was going to leave next week on a 6-month trip to study petroglyphs in Australia.
Yeah.
But going on an expedition to find an ancient artifact with the Simon Petrikov.
So that's how that went
That is
down.
a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So yes, I'll go with you.
Okay.
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 Hey!
So who's in here?
Are you okay?
Jerry from HR?
There's something back there.
Oh, there it is. Bimo? Hootie?
Apologies, cat.
A robot?
Bimo? Bimo, where is everybody?
I'm trying to think of a good Hootie joke.
Around.
It's been so long since I've watched Owl House.
Boss.
Oh, BRB.
I
No,
haven't
the
been here
BRB
forever.
message.
Does this world have a magic crown? It would grant the wearer miraculous ice
Finn
powers.
just really leaves me alone all the time.
He lives in the Ice Kingdom.
It's been so long since I've done the Hootie voice. Hootie would get left alone.
Pursuing your own monomanias.
Yeah, that's definitely
Tell
Dave
ya,
McCormick.
You're really whiffing that ball lately.
I'm onto something really important. Prismo has made his own secret, unauthorized universe.
Prismo? Nah, that guy's cool. He wouldn't do that.
No, he is cool, and he did do it, and he's so fucking cool for it.
Orbo.
Hey, watch that tone, mate. I'm still your boss.
Okay, so that
You're
is his
my
boss then.
boss, but you're not the boss. Why
Okay.
don't I give them a call?
Just be cool.
Oh, damn.
Hey, that's my friend Jerry's place. Jerry's cool and tall and makes funny jokes.
Funnier than Bimo?
Yeah, he's so cute.
You have any other stories about the dog meat?
So many.
So, you
Okay,
never
so they
finished
do
telling your
exist
great
in
love
this time, in
story.
this world at least.
It's probably
Even
for
if we
the
don't
best.
see them.
Please.
You really thought you could dig a hole all the way down to the devil?
Okay, so this is flashbacks to their normal world, right? Not this world that they're in. Interesting.
Horned vipers, if I'm not mistaken.
So which one of them gets bit?
I know we should be careful, but it's getting dark soon. I can clear the path using a trick my mom taught me.
Betty!
Oh, it worked.
She sounds badass.
Okay, so nobody
Oh,
got bit.
honeys, we are home.
Do you think he passed away?
Hey, I found some dirty tapes.
Ice. Oh, you probably don't want to watch those.
Stuff.
Wait, did Bimo just say butt stuff? Hang on.
Maybe it's a clue.
Ooh, butt stuff.
He did.
Hello, dear diary. Ready to get swole? Everything bagel, right where I left it. Old-fashioned glaze.
Old-fashioned glazed for an everything
Simon,
thing.
you gotta see this.
Cool jutsu in the
I'm
background.
gonna go look in this other pile.
Hey, that's not you. That's another world you. I guess Fiona...
You hear that, Gunter? I put the crown inside my kick drum.
You're supposed to put a pillow in there, not a crown.
You're ruining my vision.
Fiona never really knew Ice King, right? The only Ice King she's met was the Winter King a
Wait,
couple episodes ago.
That's what he was like with the crown?
I guess.
Yeah, she gets it. Oh, Bimo pooped.
Our only hope is fixing the remote.
A remote? Show Bimo.
Oh, maybe.
I know someone who can fix it. My friend Princess Bubblegum.
Is she alive? God, what happened here, though?
Feel kind of weird and blah.
I didn't get to tell you what happened after Betty and I got back from the trip.
Oh boy.
Did you find the Enchiridion?
Oh, the mushroom wars happened. Hey, the cool S. Nice.
I guess word got out.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna hang back.
What?
This is your moment.
Aw.
But I wouldn't have found it without your help. You're
Yes?
indispensable. Any expedition
She
would
wanted
be
more.
lucky to have you.
Yeah. Goodbye, Petrikov.
Wow. And then our hands touched again. Interesting. So this is... Wow, she was straight up ready to say goodbye.
This story is sad.
No, don't worry. You haven't heard the best part.
We couldn't stop thinking about each other
Yeah.
and...
What,
Hello?
this is actual candy? Cool lab, BMO. But where's the princess?
She's just changing. I will help her. There you are. Help me zip up my bra. Pardon my late arrival, dear peasant. One is a
Okay, that's her
helpless
crown.
without good
The
help
jewel
around.
is grayed out.
I don't get it, BMO.
What happened?
Great. I'm gonna go eat chocolate.
No!
Isn't that deadly? I know it's deadly for dogs, but is it deadly for cats too?
One day, everyone was a skeleton. Then Jerry came.
And now everyone is still skeletons.
This is beyond even my ability to fix.
But BMO said...
Bimo was wrong.
Hey, how about we get a third opinion? Football? Football?
I'm so stupid.
Stuck.
I'm sorry. Why did I think I could do this?
This episode's rough so far. Oh, buddy. Let me tell you.
So that was that. Betty and I went our separate ways, back to our own lives. But I couldn't stop thinking about her.
Yeah, just like I said, right?
Why didn't you just call her?
She
I thought
called
it was
me.
better to keep it professional.
I mean, yes.
I saw the book she checked out back at the library.
Did she leave a note for him or something?
Oh,
She did.
I just had to warn you. This book is terrible.
Aw.
It's written as if the author was aiming for an audience of one. His own ass?
Quiet!
Sorry.
What I really want to say is, I've admired your research for years. But during our expedition, I
Oh,
came
look
to
at him
admire
running
you as a
back to
person,
her.
Too. Fun and
Oh, she
kind-hearted.
was leaving again for her
I've been
Australia
replaying
trip,
every
wasn't she?
moment we've shared together, and I think we had something special. I'll go do my own things, but I kind of wish I could be by your side all the time.
Oh, man.
Love, Betty.
I mean, this is so sweet.
5547.
This is so sweet and lovely, but...
Betty!
Wrong window.
Sorry.
You can probably still catch her at the bus stop.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Betty,
That classical romantic.
Petrikov.
I found your note.
Yeah?
I thought the book was pretty good, actually.
I'm sorry. It was a stupid note. I was in a weird mood or something. Let's just forget about it. That's my bus. Goodbye. Petrikov.
Call
Betty,
me Simon.
Your note wasn't stupid. It was incredible. I want you by my side.
Oh. It's so fucking sweet.
Oh, Petrikov!
Why am I tearing up?
But you really have to stop calling me Petrikov.
Damn, that's romantic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you got on the
Almost
bus with
got
her?
me.
Yep. Well, no. Why would I?
Oh, BMO.
The power of love is so powerful. What if you use my robot heart to jumpstart this broken piece of trash?
Oh, wow.
That could work, but it would take the bravest little heart the world has ever known.
And BMO does have the bravest little
Behold
heart.
my naked innards and the
Whoa,
heart of a
whoa,
hero!
BMO.
Could this
I
really
mean,
work?
we've seen it before.
Don't worry, Finn. I have never failed anything. I can feel it working. Yes, feels great.
What if BMO becomes the remote now?
Whoops.
Oh!
Bimo!
Yeah, see, there it is, there it is.
Right?
Hold on. All right, so it was Cake that did it in this one. I called it out. Oh, holy shit. We're like almost done with this episode. Huh. Okay, so I called it out earlier. I said, nothing, as far as I can remember, nothing that Cake touched has turned non-magical since Cake got magicified by Prismo, right? But there it is. There it happened again. So Cake still has the power as well. Nobody called that out or noticed it. Also, I believe that was the exact same alarm clock that Fionna had in the first episode as well. So, I'm still no closer to realizing what this is or what it means or how significant it is that they can do this. But, no, it happened again, and it was Cake, just like I called out that I was going to look for or whatever, and there it was. Just to comment on this episode so far, that how Betty met Simon story was absolutely beautiful, actually. Like, I never thought that an Adventure Time romance story could get me that emotional, actually. It was really sweet. And I feel like my reaction to this episode has been miserable because I've just been like kind of sucked into the story and just like watching and not like wanting to say anything because I'm just trying to take it all in. But so I hope this one turns out okay. I feel like I was a lot funnier in all the other ones, but hey, what can you do? There's still time. I can make a couple jokes. Not just laughing at BMO talking about butt stuff. Let's get back to it, see how this episode ends. Yeah, so they're still stuck, huh?
Farewell, you little miracle.
Once again, I hate to sound callous, but there's plenty of other BMOs in plenty of other worlds. But that doesn't matter right now because they're stranded.
BMO talked about that Jerry guy a lot. Maybe we should find him and tell him the bad news.
Yeah, let's do it. I have no idea who Jerry could be.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot away.
Come on, Simon, it's your song.
No offense, but do you guys know any other songs?
Sometimes you wanna
The
go.
closing theme to Cheers.
Oh, I know a good one.
I forgot you know that tune. But you lived in my head, so that tracks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
What
why
is it?
Cheers was on every TV
That
over
was
there,
our
right?
song.
You and me, we got something to lose.
Oh, look at them. Is that same night? Look at the two of them. Oh my god, the blushes. There, some shit's gonna happen here. It has to, right? They're lulling us into a false sense of whatever.
Ew.
I don't like the look of this. Is it the Lich?
Oh, look! Jerry's real!
Oh, kind of. It's Billy. Billy Lich. What the fuck? Oh, Scarab. I was like, what the hell is this?
But you can't make a case to me.
He's a cool dude, so we overlook his failings.
Well, yeah, it's because he's cool.
Nothing more dangerous than cheerful mediocrity.
Cheersful mediocrity.
Let me finish my job.
What if Golb is the boss?
Nice speech. Say goodbye to your legs.
Damn.
Oh, nuts, it's a boss.
Ah, fuck. I wanted
Ice Wizard. So you have risen again.
Not quite.
In olden days, I would have rewarded your insolence with death 1,000-fold.
But today? I just want a friend today.
I think we're not in danger. He seems really depressed.
Jerry's freaking terrifying!
Yeah, he
He's called
is.
the Lich, the last scholar of gold. He must have succeeded in killing all life here.
Shoot, I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
What?
What?
You had the crown this whole time?
No, just since the Ice King place.
Oh, she
Simon,
found
you
it
can't
there.
change into that super sad guy.
Fiona, you're all gonna die otherwise.
Everybody dies. Shouldn't they get to die as themselves?
Fiona.
Oh, man.
I am
This is
myself,
rough.
Like this.
I don't want to curse anyone.
I mean, I get it. Oh, what the fuck? Is he gonna do the thing again? Now with
Ready
the
to
crown,
jump
though?
back into my noodle? Reveal the path.
No, this
and
just
grant me
this just
passage.
got like this went
Reveal
from
the
like
path and grant me passage. Reveal the path and grant me passage. Reveal the path and
Come on.
reveal the path and grant me passage.
all right.
Thank you, boss.
Wait. Okay, no, the Lich wasn't the boss.
Goodbye, brain.
Goodbye, Simon.
No. Fuck. Time to see the boss. What? Okay. I'm gonna just pause on the voices real quick just to confirm my suspicions. That was really the only... Yeah, Orbo was Dave McCormick, whose signature is now up on my wall, right up there. Nah, that one, that cliffhanger though. That was a really fucking good episode. It wasn't the funniest. It wasn't the most action-packed. It was definitely the most emotional so far, but just, man, I don't even know how to talk about this one, because like I said, I don't think I was particularly entertaining throughout that entire reaction. I feel like there was a distinct lack of jokes all throughout. It definitely went places. It didn't necessarily go the places I was expecting. I was not expecting Jerry to be the Lich. I just saw the skulls and the kind of green, atmosphere over there and made a lucky Oracle guess, I guess. So that's what a world... So I was asking, what happened to this world? That's what a world looks like when the Lich succeeds and destroys all life. He just fucking is depressed and he's like, oh, there's nothing else to do now. Like, you think he'd be like, ooh, boy, more life to snuff out. But maybe he actually learned a lesson in all that. Never thought I'd see the Lich as being redeemable, but all it took was for him to kill everything to redeem himself, I guess. I know that sounds awful, but we saw the proof right there. The biggest highlight of this episode was all the Simon and Betty stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of in media when it's like now you get to see how they met, or here's the lore about how this happened in the past. Sometimes it's like it doesn't matter because what we are in the present and what we're doing is what matters. But seeing just the interactions with Betty and Simon just right at the beginning was really fucking sweet and like got me a little teary-eyed, not gonna lie. It was beautiful shit. It's just a shame that like we know how everything ended up. I mean, apparently not, because that looked like a Golb portal at the end. I know we saw it reflected in the Lich's eye at the end, like a red circle with 4 dots, which, if I remember correctly, Golb had, or at least when Betty turned into Golb, had like 4 eyes like that or something, or was it 6 eyes? I don't know. Regardless, I mean, there was like a red portal that opened as he was doing the Golb ritual. That has to be a Golb thing, right? Especially given how Betty-centric this episode was. So I just need to know, man. Really thought we were gonna see the actual boss, and I think I said it at one point. What if Golb is the boss somehow? But I also think that they implied that Golb was not even necessarily like sentient, just kind of devoured worlds just for the sake of it, because that's what Golb does. So I doubt there would be any kind of boss relation kind of there. Like Golb is kind of an entity unto itself, not kind of dealing with the other gods or cosmic beings or whatever have you. I did like the one that looked like a cup of tea pouring into like a basin like constantly. I'm sure I'm putting them on the screen right there. I really like that character's design. No, that was a really good episode, but like, would I say it's my favorite episode? Absolutely not. Prismo I liked better. Winter King I liked better. Even the Star had a lot of moments that I would elevate over this one a lot. It's just the consistency of this one was really good. Like I said, that Betty and Simon story like elevated this thing. Additionally, like, yes, the show's left us on cliffhangers before, mostly like, oh, where did they end up now? But now it's literally a where did they end up now, because Fionna and Cake jump back in Simon's head. I don't know if they're gonna find their way back out or what, but man. And I didn't even touch on the whole like Fiona's whole worldview kind of getting flipped upside down after seeing what Simon became after being the Ice King. You know, feeling bad about how things went in the vampire world, how things went in the winter world. You know, Fionna feels like she's fucked up all these worlds that they've been to. So she wants to have some kind of control over something that she won't fuck up or cause to get fucked up. I think I needed to give a little pause there so it wasn't that many F words all in a row. But, nah, she had that crown and just didn't want to give it to Simon because she knew that that would ruin him, right? Yes, even if it was their ticket out of that world, right? You know, she couldn't bring herself to do it, right? Until the very end, until it was that, you know, we had to because the Lich is right there. But even then, he wasn't even necessarily a threat. Like I said, just sitting there. I don't know. This might be one of my longest post-episode discussions yet. And we got 2 episodes left. Yeah. Episode did not go the way I expected it to go, and maybe that's for the best. I don't know what I was expecting, just given the title Jerry. It's nothing we can really relate to. I mean, the Star wasn't either, but at least I had guesses for the Star. You know, this Jerry was not from HR, I don't think. Definitely not. It was just cool as hell. And I can't wait to watch the next one. I can't wait for episode 10. I have no idea where the show goes after this. Like, yes, for a couple episodes, I don't want to say it was predictable, but it was like, okay, they're going to end up in another world. We're going to meet some characters that we're familiar with in a completely different setting. And it's probably going to be fine for the most part until we leave. Not this time. No, everyone was dead here. Oh, I just realized the implications of Finn had the BRB note that he left for BMO, which, you know, was something that came up in the show, like the BRB note getting left. But I just realized he left the note and then never did come back because the Lich killed him in this world. That's really depressing. BMO just sitting there in that treehouse the whole time. I mean, you know, going back and forth. I mean, I don't know if BMO knew that he would find the crown there, that he would find Princess Bubblegum and could play his whole like, oh, look at me, I'm Princess Bubblegum kind of thing that he did. But no, I'd like to believe that BMO just kind of sat in that treehouse waiting until somebody showed up, and who knows how long it was, right? Oh my god. That's rough. That's really rough. Yeah, what an episode. Like I said, maybe the best one, but not my favorite one so far. So I'm really curious to know what y'all think about it, because that was really good shit. You know, even if my reaction wasn't the best, please also reassure me in the comments. Let me know that it's okay, that y'all still enjoy watching these. Hey, that's all I have to say for this one. Come back next time as we get into the penultimate episode of the first season of Fionna and Cake. Thank God there's a season 2, though. I guess we'll see where this season ends to set us up for a season 2, if anything. Because I also don't know if they made this show with a season 2 in mind, or if they just wanted to tell a complete story as is, knowing how David Zaslav is as the head of Max. Oh boy. So hey, who knows? But they are getting a season 2, so I have the utmost faith in them that both this season is going to end great, and that whatever we get next will be great as well. So all that being said, I'll catch you next time for the next episode of Fionna and Cake. Take it easy, everybody.